Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Old Big Jim coming at y'all from the super secret location of the bog. That's the Barlow Observation Group down here in South Mississippi. Well, it's Wednesday, Hump Day. Man, I hope everybody's having a good one. Uh, just running around here. I'm running around here like a dang. Well, my favorite saying, my daddy, one arm paper hanger. Took me a minute to figure that one out. One arm paper hanger. But anyway, I finally got it. But y'all know I get my inspirations from all kind of places, and this is no different. But first, let me say this: I watched a video this morning by a gentleman from Minnesota, I believe. His name is Second Chance George. Okay, and he explained his philosophy on buying knives and trading and selling knives and stuff like that. And me and Second Chance George basically have the same uh, philosophy. I guess is our what we think and uh, we do how we source knives and look for knives and things we look for. Uh, Once I get a knife, I'm going to keep it. And now I have trade stuff that I will trade, especially if somebody has something I want, because uh, that's how. I mean, that's just the way I do it. It doesn't make me any different than anybody else. I got a lot of knives, and I don't mind trading if somebody got something I want, and it's something that fits into my collection. And right now, I'm in the middle of a trade with somebody, and y'all might have heard of him. Uh, he's a great guy, great family man, great person. Him and his wife both, and he's the kind of guy that makes cutlery great again. Uh, he and I, he shot me a picture of a knife on one of the social medias things, and of course I looked at it and quickly responded to him and told him that I was absolutely interested in that, and he said, you know, just whatever, and he had done a short about a certain brand of pocket knife, and so I went scurrying in there and looked in my box, and I had a few, and sent him two or three pictures of one, and he was interested in all of them. A couple of them he had, a couple of them he wasn't, but during that conversation we figured out we now that he's enlightened me, uh, I got I got duped on a couple of them, which is fine. They're still solid knives. I didn't pay hardly anything for them. It was a whatnot deal. I have since deleted that seller from my rotation of people that I watch, and I love whatnot because you got 24. There's knife content 24/7. I mean, you can find everything from fingernail clippers to chef knives and back on whatnot any time of the day. You just got to get on there and look for it, which is okay because I love knives and I'm always looking at them. But anyway, uh, we have, I think, come to terms on what's going on, and we've agreed on a trade. We did a electronic handshake, and in my world, when two people make a deal and they shake hands, it's a deal. So that will be uh, going out, and I don't know if he'll share his end of the trade. Just don't know. I feel sure it'll pop up in a short or something, But anyway, that's irrelevant. Um, but the one he's sending me is, you know, and I'll get to that. It's a banger. How about that? Okay. Now this morning already, I've no, I do my early morning perusing of the YouTube world, and there was a drop this morning called Woody Windy, where you show your wood handles knife, made by a fine gentleman from up there in El Dorado, Arkansas, and fine gentleman, great person, very inspirational. I watched it intensely, and he shared some knowledge about a certain brand of pocket knife, case pocket knife, and his some of his desires and what he's looking for and kind of deals he wants to make for said knives, and he has goals that he set for himself, and he achieves them. So that to me makes him a solid. That's a to me there's nothing nothing more. You can't get a higher rank in my hierarchy than being a solid, because that means you say what you say and you do what you do, and that's about as old school as I can get. Anyway, also, uh, normally I last 3 or 4 Wednesdays I've done a video about whiz bang Wednesday, which is where you get your lower tier knives, your gas station knives, your fantasy knives, and things like that. You show those on here, and that's a series of things that were put out by Stan, my man. That's right, Stan's Cutler Universe. I call him Stan, my man, because he's my man. If you're looking for some bad double hook uh, fixed blade pocket knife, Stan's your boy. But he's got it all, and his motto is collect your own way, and that's what he does. He collects his own way. All that being said, let's go with BBB, Barlow Brigade Bangers. Show me your bangers. Okay, I got 3 pocket knives here that have entered into the collection that I think are pretty cool, and I'm going to share them with you right now. Now, I bought a knife off of Whatnot too long ago, and when I looked at the tracking or updated the tracking, it said 2 knives were coming. So I paid $10 plus shipping for a pocket knife, and 2 knives showed up, and this is one of the ones that showed up. Okay, called buckshot knives. That big Kodiak coming down the hill at you, full stride. Okay, never really heard of this. I took that SKU and got my code reader on my computer, and like the Walmart went eep. I eeped it, and it came back. And there's several of these knives out there in the buckshot brand. I've never heard of it, didn't know anything about it, but I know a little bit about it now, and I'm almost positive that this is a Frost cutlery brand. Okay, still I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all 100 on that and a thumbs up, because I just don't know. But y'all look at this pretty thing. That blue. I guess I don't know. Everybody got a different name for it. I'm gonna call it synthetic covers. Just pretty as it could be, man. I don't. But here's the huckleberry. Now this is the size of a buck 112. Okay, right at 4 inches, maybe it's a little bit more, but it's even shaped. It has the shape of that, and I'm actively pursuing a buck 112 now. I want a certain year or range, but they make an automatic buck 112, and but I don't. This is just a fascinating little knife. Uh, I don't. I mean, I can't. Is it sharp? It's not as sharp as it's gonna be, but It's got a nice long pull on it. Got that same bear charging Kodiak with the buckshot knives logo. just to, got that good clip blade. So I I'm liking this now. Uh, how much will I tote it? Don't have a clue, but it's pretty cool. I'll tell you that right now. And if I do tote it, I won't have no trouble pulling it out because I ain't bashful about none of my knives. Now, this next one coming in here, the knife I bought when I got that one, is this right here, Elk Ridge. Now I got a couple of these. I think I got a Congress, maybe a Trapper, uh, in this lineup right here, and it's a it's a China made knife. There ain't no doubt about that. I mean, of course, about 99% or 85% of what I got is made in China, and but it's an Elk Ridge Master Cutlery out of Secaucus, New Jersey. I haven't done any research on this knife because when I got it, put it in my hand, I said, "Lord have mercy, look at this." Now it's a modern, and it's spring assisted, and let me tell you what, that thing's pretty. It's that drop point. What's that say on there? It says ERA969 stainless steel custom design. See that? That's got that back to the Woodsy Wednesday. Look at that from Brother HT. Look at them wood handles on that thing. Checkered. I like anything checkered. Got that gun checkered. On this side it says Elk Ridge, and it's got the flipper the flipper tabs on there, but I mean not tab, the thumb stud. But there ain't no need. This son gonna have no flip, no stud. I ain't using that. I ain't gonna take it off, but I grind her down, huh? Where she can't see her. But anyway, there ain't no need doing that neither. But it's got a beautiful elk shield on there. An old elk up at this. He's a roaring and a snorting. Like he's on top of the hill. He's a pretty fella. But I love that wood cover. I mean, it's got, it's a modern knife with might lose that clip though. I mean, you put that bad boy in a sheath, ooh-wee, you'd have your toter. It ain't quite 4 inches, but I just don't, I can't complain about something you get in here and you're so satisfied with for $10. $10, plus shipping. That means I got $15 in it total. All right, last little something I'm gonna talk to y'all about is something. Recently, I went down there to Deep South Cutlery, and Brother Seth had something that he more or less had got for me, and I felt kind of bad because I couldn't just go run down there and pick it up. So I offered him up a trade, and he was graciously accepted the trade, and he gave me a little bait on the other end of it, which I promptly walked in there, looked at his pile of knives, his pile, and pulled out this bad boy right here. And those of you that know, almost like that one right there, wood covers. Well, that might be bone. That might be, I don't know. I haven't done any research on this. All I know is I put it in my pocket for a couple of days, and she's a bad boy. Okay. I absolutely love it. Let me get her out here and put her in display for y'all. I get everything opened up here. She's a pretty one. It's one of them where you gotta be careful because you cut your dang finger off trying to get this note. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna be careful. But there you go, guys. Moose Rap. Shout out to the Moose Rap Mafia. That Winchester etching says Winchester, handmade. Winchester on the tank stamp. Just a beautiful knife, guys. Let y'all get in there in all the glory. So there you go, guys. That's what I got for my Barlow Brigade bangers. Show me your bangers. You ain't got to tag it BBB or any of that kind of stuff. Just showing my bangers. How about that? I believe all three of these knives are bangers, and they have a place in my collection now. So I'm proud of them. All right, 16, almost 17 minutes, guys. It's Wednesday, hump day. I may be scarce tomorrow. And, of course, Friday morning, I'm going to get up and be large and in charge, trying to get everything moved out to the gun show. It opens at 11 on Friday. And so I'm going to get out there probably at 7:30, 8 o'clock and start setting up, getting things ready. Do a preliminary walkthrough and see what everybody's got. Some of the best times at a gun show, knife show, is early when you're setting up because you get to see what everybody's got and possible trades are made. I'll have my trading breeches on. Anyway, everybody's gonna be. I mean, everybody. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of folks there. Okay. Have I mentioned that it's free parking, free admission, and free parking? Mm-hmm. Right there by the international airport here at downtown Wiggins, Mississippi. Population of Stone County about 17,000 people. Probably not an international airport, but you have to wake somebody up and turn the lights on out there. Anyway, if you want to land at night, well, you had to call, you had to make arrangements for somebody to be there. But hey, that's all good, man. It don't matter. It's going to be a fantastic event. Preacher Billy Ray Bond has he will. I promise you, he will assure you that it's going to be a great event because he's done everything in his power. His entire staff, everybody at Bond Heating and Air, the crew. How about that? What is called the crew out there at Deep South has it'll be a great thing. So I will enjoy meeting everyone there. If y'all are there, y'all come by the booth. Me and Brother Rex Wiseman, I'll be in his booth, and we will have good fellowship, great time, shake some hands, have some greetings, and it's just going to be a good thing. I just don't see how it can't be. But then again, it may rain, and knock on wood. I hope none of that happens. But I believe it's going to be cool. It's going to be sunny, and everybody's going to have a good time. So y'all get in there where you fit in there, and y'all know I love you, all my family members. And I can only think of one way to say goodbye, and that is rule number 9.